One of the things you're going to need to know how to do this school year is be able to email your teachers and your classmates in a way that is friendly and gets what you need. So email is one of those things too that you learn now and you'll use it for the rest of your life. We are a technology-based society, so you're going to need to know how to do that appropriately. So let's talk about that. So if you think about it, there have been plenty of times, I'm sure of it, where you have said something in writing, maybe through text message or even in Snapchat or any type of social media, or even when you're just communicating verbally with your parents, you've said something and you didn't really mean it to sound that way. And so with email, it's really hard to tell your tone and tell how somebody is feeling about something as opposed to when you're talking with them in person. So let's talk about how to make it so that way your email sounds like what you mean and you mean what you say. Okay? So my favorite no is the kind of email that sounds demanding. Okay? So these are the types of emails that we see fairly often. Something like this. Where is my absent work? You said it would be in Polaris. Okay. So what I really think when I get an email like this is, where's my absent work? Oh, I don't know. I put it in the folder. Well, you said it would be in Polaris. Well, that kind of sounds like I didn't do my job. And that makes me feel a little defensive. Like, well, yes, I did. I know I did. And I know you were absent, but it's there. It makes us feel like, wait, I didn't do my job? Kind of could rub us the wrong way. No matter who would read that. If you send that to your parents too, I'm sure they would feel the same way. So we're going to take this email and turn it into my favorite kind of email. This would be the way that you would want to say it. Because really, I know that that's not what you meant. You didn't mean to sound that way. I know. You just want your makeup work. You want to get your makeup work done and you want to complete it so that way you can move on because you didn't like being absent. I know. So instead of sending that kind of email, let's look at how we can rephrase that and say what you really meant. Hi, Mrs. S. I was sick with the flu for 2 days, which is why I was absent. I looked in Polaris, but didn't see the work I need to complete. When you get a chance, can you please help me? Thank you. Let's pretend my oldest son is sending this to me. Okay. So now, when I read this, I'm going to read it differently. So here's how I would interpret this as a teacher. Hi, Mrs. S. I was sick with the flu for 2 days. Oh, no. Well, that explains why you were gone. I looked in Polaris but didn't see the work. Oh, good job looking in Polaris. You did the right thing. When you get a chance, would you please help me? Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, I remember when I was sick with the flu. That's terrible. I'm sure she's really tired, or he's really tired. It's Dave. Whoops. So that's kind of how I would interpret that as a teacher, and I would feel a little bit more sympathy towards you instead of feeling defensive like you think I'm a bad teacher by saying, oh, you said it was in Polaris, but it really wasn't. Okay, so the way that you word those emails gets a different response from me. Okay, that's how I look at them differently as your teacher. I feel a little more sympathy in the second one, and in the first one, I feel a little bit more defensive, like you don't think I'm doing a good job, and I just want to do a good job, like we all do. Okay, another thing that you can do to check your tone so that way you're coming across in the way that you intend to come across. I meant to just ask a question so I can do my makeup work. I didn't mean to sound rude. Take a look at this little guy down here. See? Here's how your text sounds. You sound uncertain, right? You're asking a question. You don't know what your work is supposed to do. So that tone is exactly right. That's what we wanted. Okay, so if you ever get concerned about that it's not sending the right message that you mean, take a look at this guy down here. Okay? And they'll kind of give you the heads up. Google is good like that, give you a heads up how yours sounds. Okay? If you have any questions, email us. Practice those email skills that you just learned since you watched this whole entire video from start to finish. Email us, let us know what you need. And of course, we're always here willing to help you no matter what, even if we do receive those first kind of emails. We love you, so we'll still email you back. Talk to you soon.